this is the TUF AX5400 router. We have taken some of the cling film off it, but we're going to get it unboxed now. As you can see, it already looks significantly different from the previous Asus router that we had. That is the AX82U. However, this does come in fairly similar, but we're going to get it unboxed first. And we're going to take a look at the TUF Gaming AX5400. So initially in the box we've got the app setup instructions, which we're going to be going through when we do set it up. We've got the quick start guide, which is always a great addition to any of these setup instructions, because frankly I'm not great at reading instructions, let's be honest. We've also got the router itself, which we'll take a look at a bit further as we get into this. We've got the VIP warranty card, which I will discuss later on. We've got some safety instructions, which you probably want to read. I assure you I will totally read these later. And we got the manual, which I am absolutely going to read all of this. You can be of no doubt that it's going that way somewhere. We've also got the power adapter right here. We've got a European plug socket. And we've got a UK version of the same thing. So that's going to snap in, hopefully, pretty easily if I can work out how to do it. I guess we'll leave that for a moment and not embarrass myself trying to put it together. We've also got a Ethernet cable, just in case you either want to wire that, or indeed you might need an Ethernet cable to wire it to your local modem. So basically we got everything that we need here in this box. Nothing else hiding underneath it, and a nice lack of plastic anywhere. So I'm going to take this box and I'm going to get rid of it. And we're going to bring in the TUF Gaming AX5400. Now we're obviously not going to turn it on right now because we're just taking an initial look. But as you can see, it comes with not 4 antenna here, but it comes with 6. I'm just going to fold these out so you can see them all now. Now that's 2 antenna more than the AX82U, which doesn't necessarily mean a huge amount if there aren't any more internal antenna for it to be wired up to, but hopefully there will be, and I'll be checking that when we go ahead and look at it. Inside the router itself, just like the AX82U, it's going to come with a main tri-core processor, I believe, as well as the same 5400 megabytes speed. So we're looking at an equivalent router essentially, however it comes with a different design. Obviously you can see there's a much more angular set of outside plastics, and it is all outside plastics. It's very, very heavy in the gamer aesthetic. Again, you're going to have an LED RGB section here in the front that's going to look like some sort of, I mean, I think I called the last one a Decepticon, but this is even more so. It's got certainly a more rugged look to it. Whether it feels any more rugged is debatable. It's basically the same, it's pretty much the same design, but bigger. On the back here, we've got the standard power connector. We've got a power button. Goes up and down pretty well. We've got a USB 3.2 port, which means you should get some decent speeds if you're using a USB device, or if you're using it for any sort of NAS, which generally these routers do have. We've also got 4 ports here with 1 prioritized gaming port. All of these are Gigabit ports, but they do also include a link aggregator, which should mean that you can essentially bond some of these to get up to 2 gigabits. We've got the WAN port, and then we got your standard reset buttons here as well. So nothing that particularly different from the RTAX82U. Obviously, TUF Gaming comes with its own sort of build qualities, so these get tested for humidity, heat, and tolerance to other sorts of generally harsh environmental conditions, which means that it should take a knock or two if you're going to leave it kicking about the hallway. In terms of its performance, we're going to be testing it up against our RT-AX82U as well as a Wi-Fi 5 router provided by our internet service provider. On top of that, you'll find the entire review of the TUF Gaming AX5400 router, which we got for just shy of about £130, which is going to come in about $150 or local equivalent. So that brings it in at a not inexpensive, but certainly much more competitive than your Wi-Fi 6 gaming routers that might be something like the AX9000 from Xiaomi, or even the ridiculously expensive Nighthawk top end. So let's go ahead and head over to GameSpace, and we're going to plug this in and take a look at how fast we can get the latest update for Genshin Impact downloaded.